Just so you know, this is your opportunity because everything we're presenting in the Gourmet Holiday Show this afternoon, everything will arrive for Easter when you use your credit card to place your order. And the final quantities that we will have in time for Easter of our boneless leg of lamb roast with our good friend Ray Rastelli. Everything we have, remember, that we have available to get in time for Easter is what we've got available for you now. So let me introduce you to Ray Rastelli. It's great to see you.
It's great to see you again.
It's always wonderful to be with you.
Great to see you.
I should share with everybody, you and your family have been in this business for 40 years.
Yes.
And
yes.
What's so exciting about having Ray here on QVC is it's like having that neighborhood butcher who would tell you what's the best of the best, who would make sure that what's available for you is the best of the best. And that's what we're thrilled to be able to offer you from Rastelli. Today, this is the 4 to 4.5 pound boneless leg of lamb roast. And tell everybody why they're going to want this, especially perhaps for their Easter table.
You know, this is that very special item on Easter morning. You know, in our family, it's a tradition. You know, it's one of the few times a year that it's all about lamb, but it's all about a boneless leg of lamb. And this is not just a regular boneless leg of lamb. We've taken an Australian grass-fed, all-natural leg of lamb.
Really?
We've taken the bone completely out of it. We've trimmed it, we've netted it, and we've made it very, very easy for you to be able to just treat this just like you would treat a piece of beef.
Yeah.
Take it out of the vacuum package, put it in your oven at about 400 degrees, and that quickly you have got just the most incredible leg of lamb. So easy to do.
By the way, I should mention, you're watching Ray slice the one that we cooked in the Cook's Essential rotisserie. So if you've got a rotisserie, that's a great way to prepare it. But let's start, because it all begins with the best quality meat, and that's what we're getting with this lamb, right?
It is. And you know, we go to Australia because Australia is really famous for their lamb. And the lamb, the reason it is because the pasture lands in which they are raised in are all natural. They're fortified in an enriched pasture. So you really get a wonderful flavor without the gamey taste of lamb.
Can I sample?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So you can see at times lamb could be somewhat gamey, but you won't get that at all with this lamb, and the reason being because it's just a natural product on some natural pastures.
I have to tell you, and you and I were chatting, and I was saying, looking at it there from the rotisserie, how many of you have been to your favorite Greek restaurant and they slice that lamb fresh for you and you're thinking, oh, that's the best flavor ever? You can do this at home.
It is so easy, and I chose to do it today on the rotisserie only because it's just very simple on the Cook's Essential. And
so, can I just say, here's what's incredible about that, Ray. You said absolutely. It's not a gamey flavor,
no,
but it's a rich flavor.
It is.
Unlike beef, unlike pork. I mean, this has its own unique, distinct flavor.
It really does.
And that's delicious.
It really is.
Wow.
And what I love about lamb is, you know, it's the alternative to we've all had the prime ribs and we've had beef products and ham products, but the lamb product is something different.
Wow.
And as I mentioned, it's kind of that item that once or twice a year in our family, it's a tradition. So this Sunday morning, this will be roasting inside of my oven.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
So tell me how it's going to arrive and what I'm going to do, because yes, you can prepare it in your rotisserie, but I can pop it right into my oven if I want, and in your roasting pan the way you normally would. And so what's going to happen when I get this at home?
So when you get this at home, this is in a vacuum package. It's already, the bone is taken out of it. Okay. It's been trimmed and it's been netted for you. So all you've got to do is take this out day prior, put it in your refrigerator, and just slowly let it slack out. But before you place that in your oven, always pull it out about 30 minutes ahead of time. Let it get the room temperature. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to set your oven to 400. You're going to pop it in. And when you get to about 140 degrees, you can pull it out. And what we have done is we have included a recipe card with a number of different recipes on that card, which will really help you if you decide you want to do a Parisian like we've done here, or the traditional mint jelly. Just very, very simple, very easy to do, just like you would be doing a roast beef, but with something a little bit richer. And
that's just it. The flavor is rich. The lamb is tender, and whatever you're doing, that whether you're doing it on your rotisserie, whether you're putting, you know, I know for a lot of us, what I would do, put it in my roasting pan, you put your peeled potatoes around it, and then when you're done, you take the drippings, you make that pan gravy, and it is absolutely delicious. So here's what you need to let us know, because the final quantities that we have to get to you in time for Easter is what's available for us now. And Everything that you're watching being presented in this show will be there by Easter when you use your credit card. That is, can I tell you, absolutely delicious. And watching you slice through, tender, flavorful,
Yes.
and that's what we're going to love.
Just a wonderful flavor, something extremely different, but start a tradition if you haven't already. Lamb's a wonderful alternative.
Here's what you do. Let me know if you'd like it in 544-2 is the item number, 54442, that's the item number. By the way, this is on 3 easy payments if you're using your credit card, and the shipping and handling, standard shipping and handling is free to get it there by Easter when you do, in 54442. Ray, we're going to see you a little bit
Yes, we'll be
later
back a little bit.
with the prime rib roast,
Yes.
which, by the way, I'm just going to tell them it's got a sale price. You will want to stay tuned for that.
Yes,
That's coming up in
great.
just a
Thank
little
you.
bit. Thank
Okay.
you. All right, we're going to check in with Sharon and see what we've got for you next.
Something delicious, of course, because it comes to us from the Great Gourmet, but this is a slightly different version of the shrimp cake that you may have already tried, that you've known and loved for a few years here at QVC. And once again, we have Kimberly Grayson joining us as one of our gourmet foodies. I love that you're bringing a variety of sweets and savories for us, because I know that these shrimp cakes from the Great Gourmet have truly been a labor of love, because Kim Scott, who owns the company, really always wanted to bring her foods on QVC to the country.
That was her passion. She started her business 14 years ago, and a decade into her business, her dream came true, and she launched here with QVC and just brings the very best of what the Great Gourmet has in seafood here with each and every product.
So take a look at these, because this is every 4 months for 1 full year. If you would like to do this on auto delivery, or you can go for the one-time shipment. These are not 3 ounces or 4 ounces. They are a full 5-ounce serving. So this could completely be an entree on your table for the Easter holiday. And 54079, they're at a sale price that will be expiring at the end of the day. So I hope you can take advantage of it. 12 of them in the 5-ounce size for $66.34. So that makes your price $5.55 a piece. And now these are not crab cakes, these are shrimp cakes. So what does that mean?
Okay, so these are a shrimp lover's shrimp cake because they are loaded with shrimp. So I love that when we get accustomed to a crab cake, we know that idea of having seafood put together beautifully with just a little bit of filler. But I love that this is a little bit different because it is shrimp. So I'm just going to take you through this so you can see how much shrimp is loaded into these shrimp cakes.
Now I need to ask you about the shrimp itself, because I know these have to be handcrafted and the shrimp are actually hand cut.
They are. There is so much love and attention that goes in here.